Kenji lived alone in his late grandmother's traditional house in the countryside. The rooms were separated by Fusuma's sliding paper doors painted with elegant cherry blossoms. His grandmother had always told him never to open the Fusuma at the end of the hallway. "That room has been sealed for 50 years, she'd whispered on her deathbed. "Promise me," Kenji promised. For months, he kept that promise, but curiosity is a hungry thing. One night, unable to sleep, he stood before that Fusuma. The painted blossoms seemed darker now, almost bruised. He placed his hand on the wooden frame. The paper felt colder than anything in a warm summer night. He slid it open just an inch. Darkness, nothing but darkness. He slid it wider, still nothing. Just an empty room with dusty tatami mats. He laughed at himself and was about to close it when he noticed the far wall. There was another Fusuma there, and through its paper, he could see a silhouette. Someone was sitting in the next room, back turned to him. "Hello," Kenji called. The silhouette didn't move. He stepped inside. The moment his foot touched the tatami, the Fusuma slid shut behind him on its own. He spun around and pushed at it. It wouldn't budge. Trapped, he turned back toward the silhouette. It was still there, sitting perfectly still behind the paper. But now it was closer, much closer. The Fusuma between them was only a few feet away. "Who are you?" Kenji whispered. Slowly, the silhouette rose to its feet. It walked toward the Fusuma. Kenji watched in horror as a hand pressed against the paper from the other side, a hand with fingers too long, bent at wrong angles. Then another hand, then a face pressed against the paper, distorting it outward. Not a human face. The features were wrong. The mouth too wide. The eyes too high. It was trying to push through the paper. Kenji ran at the door behind him, throwing his shoulder against it. Again and again, the paper bulged behind him. He could hear wet breathing. Finally, the Fusuma gave way and he tumbled into the hallway, slamming it shut behind him. He sat there gasping until dawn. When light filled the house, he gathered his courage and looked through the small gap in the Fusuma. The room was empty. No silhouette. No face, just dust. But on the tatami, pressed into the dust, were footprints. Dozens of them, leading in circles. And then leading straight toward the Fusuma where he had stood. He never went back to that house. But sometimes, late at night, he hears paper sliding in his apartment. And once, just once, he saw a handprint appear on his bedroom door from the inside when he was standing on the outside looking in.